couple of discussions with a number of clients over the last few weeks, initiated by them, about the concept of quiet hiring. It's not actually something that I'd come across as yet. Obviously, we're all familiar from last year with quiet quitting and quiet firing, but quiet hiring. So I had a little look into it, and there's a really good Gartner report on it if anyone's interested in learning a bit more. It's not a new concept. It's the age-old concept that I think most organizations do as standard, of taking a strategic view of your current workforce and looking at how best to deploy them to get the best results, to reach the strategic goals of the organization. And what was really interesting to me, and I think it's indicative of a little bit of a mindset we're generally seeing in everyone at the moment, with the financial challenges and interest rates going up and the cost of everything increasing, was just the automatic instinct was this was a negative thing. It was good for employers, but it wasn't good for employees. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I think very much so for an organization, it lets them deploy their existing staff where they're going to get the best bang for buck. And that's certainly going to give them, continuity of employment and keeping the IP in-house. There's endless benefits for an organization. But as an employee, you go, well, what's in it for me? And I think that really comes down to how you view it within the organization that you're in. Yes, the biggest con is this a way to just make me do two jobs and double my workload for the same money? But I think the key to it for me is making sure you're looking at the full picture and be assertive, ask the questions. What am I going to be expected to do? Is it a whole new role you want to put me in? If it is it a promotion? If it is, let's renegotiate. If it's a sidestep, but just with different responsibilities, does that align with where I want my career to go? And therefore, what are you going to give me in terms of training so that I can be successful in the job? Is it that I'm maintaining part of my existing function and taking on, completing a whole workload with these new functions? Or are you actually going to be wanting me to do this on top of everything else? And that may be where there's some negotiation required. So I think it's certainly got positives, and we've been having lots of discussions about artificial intelligence and that taking away the functional aspects of people's job descriptions and responsibilities. So there could be a great opportunity in it to add to your existing skills or diverse your skills in a way that will future-proof you. But for me, the key is be assertive, ask the questions, negotiate if you need to, and just be sure you've got the full picture.